Hey guys, Soup9809 here, and I got some more Minecraft this time. Although this time I'm not going to be playing the YouTube world, I'm going to create another world that I'm going to start using for creative. But soon here some music's going to turn on. What's going to happen is it's not going to fast up, but all it's going to be is me flying around finding a spot and clearing some land. As soon as I'm done with that, I'll cut back in the audio, so yeah. But that's how this is going to work this time. Gonna add in some music, so we'll see. Should be an interesting experience, shouldn't it?
It starts with
one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even.
Okay, now that that's over, I realize that's probably really loud. You can turn down your volume, but so now we're gonna start building. So I'm looking at what I want to build with. I'm gonna go with a. Oh no, never mind. Right here, I'm just gonna patch up the ground that I destroyed when I was clearing the land. Sorry, jumped ahead of myself. Then clear out, then patch in this big area right here. Looks like it has a cave system, but we are not going to need that since this is a creative world. So just patch it all in, dirt. So yeah, just patching it in. Yep. I know that when I was getting all the wooden stuff, it was kind of boring, but I figure the music might make it a little more bearable, I guess. Unless, of course, you hate Linkin Park. So here's where I decide what I want to build with. So I'm pretty sure I go with a. Let me make sure here. I was looking at netherrack and all the darker blocks. I realized I shouldn't do that. So I, I haven't been on creative, so I was seeing what everything was. I was looking at that sponge. I was like, what would you use it for? So I know I want to use stone. Obviously, get rid of that. and I'm looking for which wood I want to use. I think I like the darker wood with the stone, so I went with a pine or spruce or whatever that is. And so I don't know the exact dimensions of what I made it, but I probably should add in some more music, but I'm not going to. So we're just gonna have to get through this, guys. Okay, so as I'm building it, I'm counting. So kind of just guesstimated on the sizes, as you can see in a few minutes. Gotta get rid of some of these weeds, I guess. So let's get rid of those. Now, I didn't clear enough land. I thought it would be enough, but it's a pretty big building, so gotta clear out some extra land here. Take those out. And that cow's in the way again. Okay, now I'm just gonna cut across here. And because this is on creative, I figure, you know what? Let's make it perfect the way I want it to be since it's on creative, not a survival where it's dire where I need to make a house and survive. So just build that. Put the rest of the block down. And so I do have a pretty good idea of what this house is going to look like right now. So I'm going to build the columns. I really do have a good idea what this is going to look like. I think it's going to look pretty, not awesome, but it's going to look good. Me personally thinking it will be, so yeah. I guess we'll wait and see how it turns out. But just building the columns and then I'm going to connect them. I don't know why I wasn't flying. I mean, I'm in creative, but I'm doing that jump thing, so. Okay, now I start flying. So now I start connecting them, realizing one's higher than the other, but I don't care at this point, so. Yep, you see that was one off there. And so, just gonna do that for all four sides, like so. Yeah, here I'm using the flying now instead of the jump technique. It was a whole lot easier. So now I'm gonna connect these two so I don't fall all the way to the ground. But yeah, so I start connecting these if my flying will work properly for me. So as I'm connecting these, I'm gonna keep connecting them. So yeah, and then I'm two off this time. I wasn't really counting, I just did what looked right. So kind of just estimated here. This time I think I get it pretty close, but I'm not sure. I think I'm maybe one off on this one. But yeah, so we're gonna start approaching the end of the video here. So I'm Soup9809 here, and this is going to be the creative portion of my Minecraft series, and I was two off, by the way. And so let's just finish off the cube and then the video will be over. So subscribe, check out our other videos, like them, and enjoy the video. Just watch the end here. And there it is, there's the cube. Let's give you an aerial shot of the big cube that's eventually going to turn into my house. Bye guys.